Hi everybody, welcome back. Life in the Woods Renaissance with me, Sid, and since last episode we've not done a huge amount. I've been doing the reed harvesting a little bit. I put in additional stuff down, I put in 3 of those down there. I did go skeleton hunting. A skeleton killed a creeper for me, so we got a Strad disc, which was nice. I'm a bit shy on inventory space at the moment. And I am in, how do we put this? I have got conflicting views. I have to do something. Now, obviously it's become apparent that the sharks will eat anything passive that goes in that pond, in the water. Now, I am a little bit, I don't want to spend a huge amount of resource building things here. What quartzite? What are we building? A lot of you a quartzite cobble wall. This is what I'm looking for. I need as much, well, ideally as much of the same rock as possible. Okay, that's good, and we're getting some inventory spots back while we're at it. Because we need to sort out our storage, obviously. You can tell from just the sheer mess that this is in, and we need to sort out and secure as many of the animals in this area as possible. Now, there's a cow there currently. There's probably more cows over that way. I'm not sure. There may be some pigs and stuff over there. But we need to do this quickly, quick and dirty, shall we say, because one, I'm running out of beef. And whilst those are not necessarily the best food out there to eat, they are right now, they are what I've got. So as a stopgap, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3, like that, maybe 1 2 3, yep. What I am thinking is cow, then we've got 1 2 2 3. Get out of the way, cricket. 3. Alright, we need to do more. As a stopgap, I'm thinking we just get some very basic pens set up and then try and herd at least 2 of each passive. So cow, sheep, pig, chicken. Not worried about horses, because last time I looked, horses were not the best for you know, livestock production. Now, we probably don't need that much for chickens, so maybe we'll just go with, like, because the chickens will get into a coop like bugger structure like that, maybe. So cows, pigs, sheep, chicken, yeah, that's perfect. In fact, yeah, well, no, we'll do proper gates, because otherwise I'm going to regret it, and I don't want to regret it. All right, what have I got? Spruce will do me absolutely fine. Let me just double check. I'm fairly certain gates in this are just the usual. Don't think we have spruce. No, so it's just sticks and logs. Let me just do a few more of those. Bang. Oh, hang on. Yep, like you, and then 2. What do I want? I need 4, don't I? So I'm going to need to do at least 1 set more. Bang, there we go. Just find somewhere to plonk you. We've got our 4 things, so now we can go and lure old Daisy there into a pen. Right, we need some wheat for that, I think, for this one. We'll just go up to the wheat field and borrow a little bit of that. We're going to need just wheat and carrots, aren't we? Wheat and carrots. Oh, and seeds for the chickens. That should be enough wheat. That should be more than enough carrots. And we just need to get some seeds going. Now, hopefully... Well, there you go. Seeds for chickens. Okay, Bessie, let's get you put away secure, and then we'll see see what other... Because as I say, as long as I've got 2. 2 is a good number. A 3 will be better. Come on then. If you want it, you're coming in for it. Ha. Fooled you. Right. Yeah, let me wander around this island a little bit and try and find another cow. That's probably the first bit. Now, I don't know whether we've got sheep and pigs readily, or chickens readily available on this little bit of spit of land we've got here. There was a cow, I think, around over here somewhere. Hello, moo cow. Oh, yeah, there's loads of cows, look. So what we can do is get maybe... if I can attract half a dozen of these, then we can butcher the rest. I know that sounds horrible. But it's the harsh reality of life in the woods, really. Me being the prime predator and everything. Really? No, sod you. I can always come back for more. There's at least one more cow down here. We all here? Good. So yeah, it's as I say, sometimes you just get a whole load of time, well, not time critical, but oh, look at this. Oi. Stupid. Come on. Just things you need to do, and you need to get them done quickly. Now, in an I'll take one. I'll just do the one. And we'll go back there the others later, because night is coming. As I was saying, you just have all these things you need to do. Now, you can do them quick, or you can do them proper. You see, he's forgotten already. So, doesn't matter. What we'll do is we shall quickly sleep the night off, and we'll get those done. So I'm going to just retrieve, as I say, maybe 3 or 4 or 5, 6, some of those cows. I'm going to kill the rest, because I'm evil like that. I may leave a couple running wild, just in case of stray creeper blasts, because what we don't want is all of our cow livestock to be killed in the event of you know, an unexploded green Pernus. So we'll get this done. I'm going to try check around this landmass here, the immediate island. Oh, I put a little bit of doorway in there, I don't really notice. And then we need to start thinking about storage, and I'm thinking in the first instance about food storage. Come on. Now, I have got a block on me. That will make life easier. Right, yeah, anyway, back in a little. Okay, everything except chickens. We even have babies, look. Everything except chickens, but and that was the answer I wanted. Do ducks lay eggs? The answer, yes, they do. Well, I mean, we know ducks lay eggs. The question I was asking was, do ducks in this lay eggs? And yes, they do. So we have at least secured a population of animals for later. Now, what I was, with the exception, of course, of chickens. So what I was wondering, and I don't know how many I haven't got a huge amount, but at least with chickens they are semi. In fact, I have those spuds while I'm here because I think I was a bit low on spudly datos in there. Yeah, what I was thinking was getting these eggs, every single egg that I have, which isn't many, in fact it's those, and taking a chance on, I also need some more of this. Hang on. 1, 2, yeah, that's alright, I only need those. Just need a couple, another fence gate. I'm going to keep the chickens and the ducks separate. If that duck is the only one I find, I may even give him a name tag if he survives, and we'll call him Desmond or something. I don't know. Why Desmond? Why not? Oh, God, come here. Right. Chickens for the win. Right, that's it. We have animals of every type. So, what to do next? Now, while I was out hunting these little fellas down, well, not hunting, luring, I suppose is the better word. I was over time. Let's not run off without a bed, because that would be bad. A bad bed. Have I got a bed pre-made somewhere? I haven't got one in there. Certainly ain't got one in there. Not one in there. Yeah, tell you what, we'll wait until the morning and we'll head over there with shaders, because we've been a bit shaderless the last couple of episodes. These crops are growing slowly. I'm beginning to suspect, and I think, well, I'm fairly certain what is happening is all of the crops in here and all of the crops up here require either a plains or a forest biome. If they're in a plains or a forest biome, they grow at whatever speed it is, which is 4 times slower in the hungry mode. If they're in the wrong biome, they have a 2 times multiplier on that. So potentially, if I'm doing my maths right, 8 times slower. And I am wondering if those pots are detecting as the wrong biome. If they are, I mean, these are, I don't mind them spawning, it's just don't spawn in my house. We still need to do some more work over there as well. There's just so many things to do, and so many things, you know, you want to get out and explore, you want to do stuff, you want to build stuff, you want to, it's just never ending. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment anyway. So we're going to need some timber. We also need to go and have a look at something that I spotted. So let me just engage Mr. Meeps. Yay, shaders for the win. Or not, depending on your opinion on shaders, of course. But for me, there's nothing quite like coming out into a sunrise of this. So yeah, I'm wondering whether those pots are basically detecting as not the right biome, which would make sense, or rather, it would explain something. It doesn't make sense. I mean, the pot is in a biome, and the biome should be the biome the pot is in, not the pot has its own biome. That doesn't make sense. But and there's so many caves to play with down here as well. But yeah, so I was out wandering over this way and watching the squiddies and the fishies frolicking around. I think they're all happy fish. They're all nice, friendly fishies. We don't want any unfriendly ones, like piranhas or sharks or out like that. And I spotted something just on... and I spotted something just on the edge of that quicksand. Um, just on the edge of vision over here, and I can't remember whether I saw it coming in or not. So I thought we'd better go and investigate. Because of course, there we go. That's what I spot. I just saw this thing right on the edge of that quicksand. I have no idea what it is. We've got it's a boat. It's a bloody boat. It's got some planks. Nothing excellent. See, my bloody vintage beef gets all of this stuff with rare things in it, and I get a bloody boat with a well, actually we get a garden lantern. Yay, we'll have that because they're not easy to make. And I'm not entirely sure how you go about putting typical, need some food, how you go about putting food in these. So yeah, I really do. I need to resist the urge. Let's just yeah. If I were going to hide something, where would you hide it? I would hide it right here. We got more fish traps. Okay. Right, we've got fish. Plenty of fish. We got some fish. Oh. Right, of course. So we got fish, 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 fish. 1 pound fish. Very, very nice. Some fish traps, some fish bait, and some flippers, which is nice. I mean, alright, not up to some of the stuff that old Beefy Boys found, but then I have got a lot more to explore. Is that hardened clay over there? Sorry, I'm getting into exploration mode. We're just going to head over this way and just check this out, because if that is hardened clay, that could be a better source than that desert across the way from us, because that desert is quite pathetic in some respects. And that is, oh, look at that. Hello baby, I shall be pillaging you for your hardened clay goodness. So yeah, anyway, as I was trying to say before I got distracted by myself and shiny things, regarding the issue we have with the pots, there are a couple of options. One is, because I'm in the right biome anyway, I'm in plains. These, with the exception of a few things like maybe pumpkins, melons, and a few things, the majority of the plants we like plains or forest. They are our two preferred biomes. We don't care which one it is, providing you're either plains or your forest. And that's very handy for us, because of course we are in a plains. Sorry, I'm just desperately want to have a quick peek around here because I can't remember whether I came this way or not. I'm fairly certain I didn't, because I'm fairly certain I would have remembered this. But yeah. So we have one of two options, as I say. One is we suck it up and live with it, and we just plant things in the ground, and we go, yeah, that's our mistake. We went and it doesn't work like that. What a shame. But it loses one of the mechanics, and the mechanic being this rather nice clay and the clay pots. What time are we at? I've just got to keep my eye on keep my eye on my food bar as well. That's going down. The other alternative is we go, well, I'm living in the right biome anyway. It really doesn't matter now, because I am in the correct biome, with the exception of one or two, as I say, minor crops. And to be honest, for the most part, they're not even big crops. Pumpkin, I suppose, makes a few decent saturation things, but melon is relatively low saturation, and yada yada. So do I just go in and turn off in the configs the nerf that says if I plant them in the wrong biome, they don't grow very well. So I will leave. I think that is the choice I think is the better of the two. But, and I may implement that, but if everybody goes, no, we disagree, then I can easily change it back again. I think that is probably the most sensible solution. The other thing, of course, well, there is a third option, that is I turn myself completely off hungry mode. But I will be honest, I am actually quite enjoying hungry mode. It has its challenges. Ow. Ow. Not least of which is these bloody spiky horrible little things. Yeah. I think that is probably what we will try. In fact, I'm going to, I think between takes, I'm going to get back home, we'll start looking at getting some wood, some timber grown, and just keep my eyes out for sharks. They shouldn't come in this far, but you know, I've seen, well, after we've seen whales headbutting the land, I'm prepared to believe anything of these sharks. Oh, sharks, god damn it. I'm trying to avoid this because I know for a fact that this is what has been wearing out Beef Sama in his LP. I've just watched him walking across going chink, 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 and he's like, where's all my armor going? And it's like, yeah, that's cactuses. His eyes going down. I haven't really thought that much. So yeah, anyway, we'll get back and we're going to start having a look at doing some stuff in the kitchen. We're going to need quite a bit of wood, so we're going to have to do a little bit of wood chopping. We are going to probably need a few other bits, iron, stone, stuff like that for some of the PAMS facilities. Indeed. And yeah, we'll get back and we'll be good. I left the cows on the island alive. I was magnanimous in my generosity for the cattle. To be honest, there were sharks about and I didn't really want to take the chance of swimming in with them. So yeah, I will be back in a little while. Okay, these eucalypt trees are quite large at times. I'm still running shaders at the moment because I just wanted to see what they look like in colour. I'm hoping that I have maybe a few ladders somewhere. The sooner we get this lot sorted, the happier I will be, or at least just the food elements of it, and you know, start putting some stuff away. See, things like this, rather than storing dandelions, because dandelions really have no use except for yellow flowers, yellow candles, dandelion yellow. You can use them in composting. You know, they are limited, so rather than storing dandelions, might as well store, especially since they're common as muck, might as well store yellow dye. That was my thought anyway. Oh crap, I don't want to use a whole bunch of wood. Yeah, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. I've got 10 of these berries. This one we can get down easy enough because he's... Now, the reason I've chosen these is because A, I've got absolutely bucket loads of the saplings, and B, they are really, really colourful. If you look at the actual things, we get to make bright blue, well, let's be honest, bright blue kitchen furniture. If we're being brutally honest about it, that's what we're making. Okay, right, so we need to go up. And get these. Yeah, so I'm going to just get myself... I've got a fair bit of this wood already as well, so it will give us a start. So, yeah, I'm going to grab a little bit more of this, and I'll be back. Alright, kitchen. So this thing apparently runs on vegetable oil. and you get vegetable oil using a variety of things. There's all this PAM stuff. There's a whole loads and loads of PAM stuff that we need to make to go in this kitchen. And so what I am thinking is, first things first, let's have a look. Go with smooth stone or wood. Or that one, which is iron and clay. I got the clay and I was thinking of that one, but I'm not sure what. I think I might hide this in the corner and go for the cheaper option, which is iron and wood. I suppose the first thing we should do is make a crafting bench, and we'll set you in the corner. You can be our first item, and then we shall go with some wood and iron. Really? You're going to be that specific that you refuse to work with that? Alright. Alright, not a problem. This is not a problem. We'll pop that away. We can get some. We can give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can 3, in fact. We can live with that. We can work with it. Right, so we get a sink. So Pam's harvest sink, useful little tool. We're going to stick you in the corner, and that basically is an infinite water source. Now we've also got a quern. Now I think I'm going to stick the quern here. It runs on pressure plates, and it grinds wheat. So that's our quern. It's a shame it's ugly as sin, but there you go. We need the press. Now the press is pistons and iron ingots, so we are going to want to, let me get this right, 1, 2, like that, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 2, and that will give us that, which will in turn will give us the press. And again, I'm going to put the press here. It's going to be really useful for alternate food sources other than steak, such as soya products. I know you've heard me using the S word. I know it's terrible. And then the final one we've got is the churn, which looks like it will use any wood. So I will put this to the test. I'll get some sticks. We need to, that was right, wasn't it? Yep, and then like that, and that should give us the churn. Now the churn can go in there. I'm not sure what that runs on. Do you run on sticks perhaps with milk? I wonder. Maybe it does. I've not used this before. Oh, and then of course we've got the Pam's Hot Market, which I think we shall bring in, and we'll have all of this stuff, all this kitchen stuff in here. But we've got other stuff we can, hang on, we need a little bit more of this timber, of the wood here, and we'll just go like you, and then we'll bring that round here. So we've got our nice little kitchen area, kitchenette. Actually, that really doesn't make sense, does it? Because I've got stuff to store. Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever. Neither does this, because that is ugly. That is not so ugly. So we'll do, if I go and hide you here and pop you there, right, this will all make sense, I promise. It says failing completely to make a single chest, so we get a double chest like so. And what I want is, now I want to have a look at storage drawers. And obviously we know that a double storage drawer like that is 2 chests and timber. So we need to grab some more of that. We're going to grab 2 chests. We're going to grab some timber going on there, and that's going to give us 2 of those. There we go. Straight away, kitchen storage. Yeah, so we can carry on now. We can do the single version. That's just a chest and those, so we can get those like that, and then that will give us a single. So there's stuff where we will want these larger versions. I'm not sure about that colour. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think we need to go spruce to match these items here. Damn it. Damn it all to heck. I was going so well. Right. Really. He jumped too high. Right. Yeah, so we'll just find somewhere to stash that for a moment. Okay, now one thing I am finding is these things grow really quickly, so, but they're not very satisfying. So they're ideal for working around the base food, because you can just wander out, pick a few, and off you go. We can also go and check our chickens and stuff. Chickens are still babies. You haven't laid anything. They've grown. They haven't yet. So sheep must grow faster. That's all I can say. Oh God, that noise. Right, we need spruce, I think, or dark oak. What do we think? Let me grab that. I'm going to I think dark oak is going to be too dark. So I've got dark oak saplings, and I have got dark oak wooden planks. Have I got? Yeah, I've got dark oak there. Have I not got any spruce? Spruce and spruce. And spruce. Excellent. Let me just pop that away and that out of the way. Because we can use this to make the chests. We only need the wood to determine the colour. And the sun's going down as well, so that's perfect timing. Almost. Right, let me go in here and go, you go back to being that, you go back to being that. Right, let's go and make 1 and 2 chests. And if I go and make a dark oak one, like that, I am going to need a little bit more. Oh, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I've got too much stuff in my inventory. So let us try spruce, dark oak. Spruce, dark oak. Spruce. It's got to be spruce. That blends in perfectly. The dark oak, not so much. And we can use those elsewhere. We're not going to waste them. So yeah, not a problem. Right, let me get a few of these. Well, let me get some more spruce together for starters, and because we need to almost certainly. Where's my berries gone? Need to sort my inventory, get some spruce going, do some bits and pieces, do some other stuff, and eventually life will be good and happy. We don't want the dark oak, we don't want you. We do want the spruce, we want the spruce. I will put that iron back away where it belongs. Oh, well, let's repair this bow. That's better. Yeah, let me sort this out. Okay, running to about 32 minutes, so probably going to call this an episode very soon. But I thought I've harvested the wheat, I harvested a bunch of potatoes, and I haven't really touched the carrots yet. And I remembered I got this guy, so he's been added into the wheat field to keep the mobs away. These are growing steadily, but you can see the coffee. This coffee has been growing now for days. Now the mustard seed is mature. We've got a mature pineapple now. No sign of soya. Oh, we have some cucumbers. We have some grapes, but we really have very, very little to show for the amount of growth we've got there. Let me show you the kitchen. After all, this is what this has been all about. So here we are. I've used these lights that we got from that other place. We've got the tools. We've got wheat in. We've got some meat. This churn, which we need to figure out how to use. Water chopping board, so we can do our cutting stuff on there. Lots and lots and lots of storage, and in here we've got kind of this unit going on, and I'll put all of the fish in here and all of nothing in there at the moment. And then you've got the 2 furnaces here, and we'll probably do something with it. I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. I'll put a couple more of these lamps in here, and now becomes the task of deciding what we want to grow, what we actually want to keep, what meals we want to make. Obviously there's things like the delighted meal is an excellent one. There's the hearty breakfast. So let's have a look. If we have a look for the word wholesome. So you've got the, and is it deluxe cheeseburger? No, it's not the deluxe cheese. Let's have a look for the delighted meal. So wholesome, that's a wholesome thingy. I need a delighted. So you are a feast. So if we go and have a look for the word feast. Now feast is the biggest meal you can make. So you've got delighted meal. You've got the hearty breakfast, which is a nourishing feast. You've got the rainbow curry, which is a nourishing feast. You've got the supreme pizza, which is a wholesome feast. Sausage in bread, which is a feast. What the hell is that? Bread, onion, maple sausage, and ketchup. Okay, and ketchup is just tomato and that. So yeah, alright, that's a new one. Beef Wellington is a feast. And that again is just some beef or some dough, mushroom and spinach. So if we can find spinach, that is actually probably the easiest one to make out of the lot looking at that. And the meat feast pizza is basically a pizza which is a... Hang on. No, it's alright. Meat feast pizza contains a word. Yeah, I was going to say, is that? Yeah. So those are the best meals you can make, and obviously we need to aim for those. Now, beef Wellington is probably the better one, and if we can get the, obviously we can get beef from cattle. Firm tofu. Well, tofu would be the better of the two because it's easier to. We can grow that a lot easier. But yeah, so this is the kitchen. I think. Once we've transferred everything in and got the foods and stuff in here, I think we'll be fine. We've obviously got the facility here to get water as and when we want it, and obviously we can convert water into water, and we can store it. That's fine, and we can go out here into the world, and there should also be in one of these. Again, this is me steadily getting my inventory under control. We need that milk as well. See, I'm wondering. I've got to try this out before we finish. What does the churn work with? So we'll pop our water in there. That particular drawer will hold 8 stacks. So yeah, that's good. Now I am intrigued. If I put you in, I don't really want to put all of you in there. Let's just do that. Do you run on sticks by any chance? No. What do you run on? See, this is really not intuitive, is it? I mean, it's not anything like that. What could it be? Levers? Could be levers. If you know, please let me know, because this is a very, very strange little setup. I mean, this one runs on pressure plates, which is again a very strange fuel. And in theory, if I go and grab some, if I just grab some quartzite, we should be able to make pressure plates out of that quite happily. But that seems a very, very, well, it's not expensive, but it's finicky more than anything. So if I chuck you in, you run. Now the only reason I could imagine that I would want to use this would be if it made me more. Because with the best one in the world, and the same with the best one in the world, it's made me 2 flour. Now if I go and just take those, I'm going to just stick that back. I'm going to head into here. We should have a... No, not in there. Right, I need to go and find my pestle and mortar. I know I said I was finishing, but point to prove. Once I found my pestle and mortar. Are you in my food bag by any chance? No. I definitely got a pestle and mortar because I've used one. If I were a pestle and mortar, where would I be? Pestle, mortar, pestle, no, alright. Should tell us here. Oh, I think that was another suicidal cricket. So somewhere, that's obviously grain bait, we can make that until the great... There we go, mortar and pestle. Smooth stone and sticks. I could have sworn I'd made one of those. But it's not a problem. Not a problem at all, he says. Desperately trying to find some kind of smooth stone. 1, 2, 3, and a stick. Sticky stick. Okay, so the point being, before all of this, is I can put that in, stick some of these in, and they'll run. Or I can do that. It kind of defeats the point to me. It doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, you wouldn't presumably put that in there, would you? No, that's... It really does make no sense at all why I would use... This is understandable. You use this to squash your stuff. This, if you can understand it, maybe understandable. I don't know. This is an oven for cooking stuff in oil, so no idea. We'll work that one out. Anyway, I am rambling. I am going to stop rambling. We are going to, between episodes, try and get a little bit more of this stuff done. I've got a couple of other things I just wanted to very quickly try while we're here. Oh, I planted these mushrooms as well. And I don't think they're fully grown yet. They are growing. What did I want? Let me just grab... Yeah, clod and clay will do. And let us just run over to this point over here. Now we're just going to try this with a couple of these gardens. So if I go and let us dig. Now what I want to do is ensure that there is no outside interference, which is why digging. And this is temporary, so that should be a 3x3. It is good. And we'll just put you down here. Ugh, okay. Or not, as the case may be. As I say, this prevents any spread from outside or spread outside of the boundaries, not necessary, but so there we've got a ground garden. Now apparently these will grow and spread, so we'll pop you down there, and then we've got a grass garden, so we'll do the same and we'll pop that there. We'll do this last one, we'll just beat up a bit, and maybe eat a bamboo shoot, why not? So I'm going to leave those and just give them time to see whether they spread and grow, because if they do, then that's a useful thing. As I say, I've got no reason to not believe they will do, but you know, yeah. Anyways, on that note, I'm definitely calling it an episode. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think about the unnerfing the biome growth, seeing as we're in the right biome, yada yada. And next episode, hopefully we'll have some more food stashed in there, at least carrots, if nothing else. And yeah, I will. Till then, I will see you soon, and bye for now.